Okay, so LSU coach Kim Mulkey lashes out at Washington Post and threatens legal action. Okay, it's March 24th, by the way, Sunday in the year 2024. Let's go to this video. I think I have a video here. Apparently. Again, just awoken from a great nap. Did I lose that video? I'll just pull it up again if I have to. Let me see. Okay, it's not here. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'll just pull it up again. Kim Mulkey, Washington Post. Alright, here it is. Now let's go to the video now. Okay, right here. Threatens suit over Washington Post. This says 18 hours ago. Let's check it out.
I told this reporter 2 years ago that I didn't appreciate the hit job he wrote on Brian Kelly. And that's why I wasn't going to do an interview with him.
Brian Kelly. So look, for some reason, every now and then, they're not letting the volume play on this, but this is it's a screen recording, so hopefully you're hearing the volume here, right? But here it is, right?
After that, the reporter called 2 former college coaches of mine and left multiple messages that he was with me in Baton Rouge to get them to call him back. Trying to trick these coaches into believing that I was working with the Washington Post on a story. When my former coaches spoke to him and found out that I wasn't talking with the reporter, they were just distraught. And they felt completely misled. Former players have told me that the Washington Post has contacted them and offered to let them be anonymous in a story if they'll say negative things about me. The Washington Post has called former disgruntled players to get negative quotes to include in their story. They're ignoring the 40 plus years of positive stories that people or they have heard from people.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. All right, just so you get an idea of the story here. Okay, we'll share and we'll get into it. All right, so here we go. So there's beef here, right? The Washington Post and Kim Mulkey. I should pull up the Washington Post. Let's take a look over here real quick. All right, there's the Wikipedia. Some of this may hit. Like I see this 77 right here. The Post was founded in 77. Sometimes we find connections here. So we'll leave that up. That 77's popping. Look, there's Trump's birthday right there. Founded 146 years ago. Trump's birthday, the 14th day of the 6th month. A selection right around the corner. United States equals 77. Trump is age 77. Okay, so that was fun. Now let's go back over here. So the LSU Tigers women's basketball, it says NCAA Division I women's basketball, their latest champion. It says, what else does it say here? The team's head coach is Kim Mulkey, the former head coach at Baylor University, who was hired on April 25th, 2021 to replace Nikki Fargas, who had been head coach since the 11-12 season. All right, so I'm just catching that right there. Baylor University. I want to enter that in the calculator to see if it hits with anything that's going to be coming up. We'll put Baylor There's that 28 again that keeps hitting. Baylor University, you get the 28 reflection. So we'll see how those may come into play here in a bit. We'll leave it right there and then go back over here. All right. As we set the stage for the decode, right? Okay. So what would be the odds that you're going to get a match? Kimberly Mulkey and Washington Post, you get 65. There's a lot of numbers out there, isn't there? There's a lot, right? Okay, and this character's 61 in her 62nd year of life as well. Let's go right here. You see that? So she's born in 62, 62nd year of life. Okay. And you see her name right here over on the right, her full name. Kimberly Dwayne Mulkey. Unless it's a misprint, that's what it says. All right. So again, you see in the language there with the 65s. And right in the title, we have LSU coach Kim Mulkey. Look, Kim Mulkey lashes out. That is undeniable. Look at that match. 3 out of 4 of these ciphers that we use here. Okay, numbers are equivalent to letters. This is how the world is operated. If y'all didn't know, if anybody's going to be watching this for the first time. Okay? And that's just the alphabet forwards with reduction, and then reverse the alphabet with the reduction as well. Simple. Lashes out syncs up with Kim Mulkey, 3 out of the 4. And even Mulkey, you get 30 like lashes out, okay? And let me read this. LSU coach Kim Mulkey lashed out and threatened legal action against the Washington Post on Saturday, saying the paper has spent 2 years pursuing a hit piece about her, and that it gave her a deadline to answer questions this past week while the defending national champion Tigers were preparing for the women's NCAA tournament. So look at the full name, 83 in the reduction cipher, and this hit the 83rd day of the year, okay? And 8 plus 3, 11. 6 plus 5, 11. You see right there. You know, just if you want to go a little further there. Hit piece emphasized in the article. You see that right there? 75 and 48, just like Mulkey equals 75. First name Kim, 48. And that's reverse right there with those two. Z is 1, A is 26. It's already a thing, y'all. So what's going on? What's going on with the numbers, huh? Ain't that amazing that the world is ran on numbers? It says, look, spent 2 years pursuing a hit piece. And I thought that too. LSU equals 20. Like 2. And Washington Post, look, equals 200, like 2. You see that right there? Damn, right? And let's play a little bit more of this kind of rant. It's kind of a rant, right?
About me.
Oh, did the volume go away? What happened?
About me.
It just mutes or what? That's weird.
called former disgruntled players.
All right, that's
They're
not
ignoring
me.
the
That's the
that
footage.
people or they have.
Ah, why is it doing that? Let me see if I can find other footage. Okay, here. Let's do this and some players as well.
They'll put confidence in me when I'm not.
So who's this character?
BRZ TV at
Let's
Baton
fast
Rouge
forward
Frangel.
to Mulkey.
Your relationship with Shaq, as I watched you play throughout the year,
And the lengths he has gone to try and put a hit piece. I love the Insel family. Now, to answer your question, you know they're going to shoot the three ball. They all shoot the three ball. So you're going to have to be very respectful of the three ball, but
Hey, this volume, again, I hope it's playing.
they also have size. They win. They win.
Oh,
December.
let's look at their game, I guess, right? Let's see. Right here. This is their next game. Look, they play today. Notice, okay, so you get 1-1-3 with the rankings here. And we hit on the 6 plus 5, 11, 3 plus 8, 11, remember earlier. Middleton, Tennessee, Blue Raiders. 30-4. Oh, wow. All right. And look at, you see the ranking 11, LSU's 3. You get 113, the number for dishonesty. 29 wins for LSU. That would be a big upset. A huge upset right there. Yeah. So who did what about the next? What about the last? Who did LSU play last? LSU women's NCAA. Right here, let's see. They played Rice Friday. It was 70-60. Okay. I see that right there. Let me make sure you see it. Yeah, you see it right here. Rice. The Rice Owls. Let me see if a 70 or a 60 just hits real quick. It hits. Washington Post equals 70. Okay, y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, everything connects by the numbers. Do you see how easy that was? Washington Post equals 70. Right? 70 plus 60, 130. You get that 13 again, like 113 with the rankings, right? 11 and 3 of this game today. You see right there? Okay, so let's go back over here. Okay, so you see that right there. And you heard it for yourself. Hit P 75 and 48, Mulkey 75, Kim 48. What would be the odds? You see it in quotes right there, right? You know, and Kim Mulkey threatens Washington Post with lawsuit over possible hit piece. That actually just pulls up on Google, that actual language with the word lawsuit, but it is what it is, right? Look at that. Even you get 24 like Mulkey, and then with the 48s like hit piece and Kim. And I typically look, I don't follow NCAA basketball. I don't follow college sports. I don't follow pro sports. I decode it. And as long as you have this knowledge, you can decode any story. It's like who, what, how, when, why. Is that how it goes? You just hit the details. They give you everything you need right in the story. Okay? LSU equals 29 in reverse. They have 29 wins currently. And the Super Bowl is in New Orleans, Louisiana, the next Super Bowl as well, right? we always need to just like note that for the future. So when the time comes around, we have the number. When we see the number, we hit. And again, 2 plus 9, 11. That's LSU right there. And this pops up when I put Washington Post. The lengths he has gone to try to put a hit piece together, Mulkey said, of award-winning Post reporter Kent Babb. I didn't hear the name specifically. Maybe we'll hear it when I replay the video earlier or again. I mean, it was like 30 minutes or whatever, but not all of it was her. But it says it right here in our article, whom she did not mention by name. That's why. After 2 years of trying to get me to sit with him for an interview, he contacts LSU on Tuesday as we were getting ready for the first round game. Okay, this was ridiculous. Okay, and so on. Mulkey continued, it was just an attempt to prevent me from commenting and an attempt. It's all a distraction, as they use the word distraction there. But here's the character right here. Okay, Kent Babb. And with the ciphers and the language and these letters and numbers that are here, we're born and it's like, here's this world, right? And then later on we find out it's a fake world. Kent Babb equals 21 and 51, just like Kim equals 21. Kim Mulkey 51, lashes out 51. Okay, right? Lashes out, right? Threatens lawsuit. Okay, and it's just kind of over some BS, but
Post has contacted them and offered to let them be anonymous in a story if they'll say negative things about me. The Washington Post has called former disgruntled players to get negative quotes to include in their story. They're ignoring the 40 plus years of positive stories that people or they have heard from people about me. But you see, reporters who give a megaphone to a one-sided, embellished version of things aren't trying to tell the truth. They're trying to sell newspapers and feed the click machine.
got that right. Hey, let's look at the date numerology and all of that. I don't think we did, right? And let's pull up her birthday. I don't think I have that coming up. LSU coach Kim Mulkey equals 202. Basketball equals 22. I see that right there. All right, look at that. And so let's pull up the birthday. Kim Mulkey birthday. Oh yeah, we hit on that earlier. 62nd year of life, born in 62. When you're born, you're 0, you live a year. Or whatever, how it goes. Yeah, you know the saying. Live a year, turn 1, but it's your 2nd year of life, right? So look at that. Okay. I see that. Okay, California equals 65. Born in California. You see that right there? Let's go back over here. Again, you can kind of see as I go back. Look at it hit. It all hits, right? So California equals 65. Born in California. Kimberly Mulkey, you get the 65. Along with Washington Post. See that? Okay, so let's look at the right here. 55 days before the birthday. This hits. And look, her birthday leaves 2/28, like 28, right? I believe I mentioned that earlier. Now let's go back over here. Her birthday leaves 228 days in the year. Former coach at Baylor. Baylor equals 28. Baylor University 82. That reflection. Now let me go over here now and see if we spot some 28s. Her full name almost equals 228. Look at that. It's 227. That's okay though. Let's see. 228, 82. That's all we entered. Look. You see? Right there. All right. So we're good. Let's go back over here. So South Carolina has 33 wins. Okay. Just a lot of pics of her, like, really intense pop up. Let me go to her. Let's pull up the image. Those are images that were just popping up already. And here we need to look at this again. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Let's hit the calculator. I'm going to enjoy my day off today. It's raining again here in Arizona. Middle equals 29, if that means anything. Probably not. Middle Tennessee, you get 81. Let me just find match on that. Nothing matches on that. So let me finish entering. Was it Blue what? Blue Raiders? Interesting name. Is it like this? Look, Blue Raider, you get 11-3. Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, and it's the 11-3 ranked teams. Let's see. I haven't been checking prime numbers that well lately. I need to do better. Let me see. No prime number there. Let's check that. Nope. I know the 156 prime number is 911. Okay, what's 153? Let's check that. Nope. 235? Nope. 197? 45th prime. I don't think that hits. I don't think that hits. Let me see. No, that doesn't hit. And you see that's all we have entered right there. And I'm not familiar with the character too much. So you see how we can still, it's no problem with the decode, right? Okay. And you get the success. I mean, what is there to complain about? You know, at the top of your game, right? You know, just, it's press. It's the media. I know you know, right? You know how the media gets down. You know how the media gets down. And there's always going to be more connections, y'all. But I put together this quick and easy for you. Okay? This hit piece. Look at that. So yeah, I put it together quick and easy for you. You see how the world is operated on numbers. Again, with these articles, it's just insert character here, recycle, repeat history. Kind of like these decodes. I mean, it's a reflection of it, I guess, right? I guess that's why in the daily decodes 81, I just have the fake news thing up at the top in the banner. You know, because this is the real deal. It's the code that exposes all of the deception in the world down to our realities that we live on a day-to-day basis. And that's why I'm doing this as well. It's just my passion. I guess it's meant to be, right? So we'll see how this develops.
This is exactly why people don't trust journalists and the media anymore.
Got that
It's
right.
these kinds of sleazy tactics
Mm,
and hatchet jobs that people are just tired of.
for real.
I'm fed up. And I'm not going to let the Washington Post attack this university.
But the whole time y'all are like on the same team.
This awesome team of young women I have, or me without a fight. I've hired the best defamation law firm in the country, and I will sue the Washington Post.
Look how she's reading. Ah! Oh, why is she reading?
If they publish a false story about me. Not many people are in a position to hold these kind of journalists accountable.
Horrible acting. They're probably just trying to scare us, like, watch the videos you make. Is there any falsehoods about any of the characters you talk about? What does March Madness equal? Doesn't Madness equal 83? Let's see. No, but this syncs up. Look at this. I believe we just hit a 114, didn't we? We did. Hello. The next opponent today. Did it say noon? Is it Eastern time? I'm not sure. Y'all are going to have to check Google. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, the next opponent today, 114 like madness. Look at the 75, the 21, and the 42. That all hits. Look at this. Right there. Okay, that's our previous decode. Let's get rid of that. Previous decode. Oh, so that was it? Oh no, I saw the 21 in that. Hold on. I saw a 21 and 42. Okay. I cannot be fooled because Kent Babb equals 21, the reporter. They said remain nameless. And hit piece equals 42. Don't play with me. Kim equals 21. I see it right there. You know what I mean? I see the reflection of 42 right there as well. Okay? These numbers can't escape me. Mulkey equals the reflection of 42. Yeah? And this video, it didn't cut off on this video.
But I am. And I'll do it.
Turn the page.
That's all I'm going to say about this right now.
That's all the
and
script
now
is.
I'm going to get back.
Oh my gosh, that's all I'm going to say about it because it's the last page of the script.
To talking about my basketball team and winning this game tomorrow.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As you all know, you've been here regularly. Coach Mulkey usually does not
Throw the glasses down. I'm sorry.
make opening statements, so that's all on that topic. If you have questions about LSU's game,
She would fake cry if she could. What a flop. Let's look at that Middle Tennessee. Where did Middle Tennessee get the nickname Blue Raiders? Coined by former Middle Tennessee. What is that? Is that what that means? MTSU? MTSU football player Charles Sarver in 1934 Daily News Journal contest. No official nickname existed before 34. The mascot is Lightning, a winged horse based on Pegasus from Greek mythology, and y'all think that they don't know what they're doing when they put the world together. 12 conference titles. Look at 34. You see that? Coined in 34. Blue Raider. That's the next opponent here for LSU. Like defending champs. Is that what it says? So 34. Let's go back over here. Blue Raiders. Okay, let me put Blue Raiders real quick. Blue. Okay. Look. Okay. We hit on. Wow. Even Blue Raiders. You get 114 like Madness, like March Madness. And you get 114 even with Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders even. 183. All right. Okay, y'all. I kind of like that rant though.
Yesterday in the win over Rice, or the game tomorrow at 2:00 against Middle Tennessee, we will open up the floor to questions for Coach
Oh, they
Mulkey. Please
played
introduce
Rice,
yourself and your affiliation. And with that, we'll open up the floor.
Coach, Matthew Bernieth on 3.
I'd be
Obviously,
intimidated to
Middle
ask any
Tennessee's shooting and
questions
their
after
guard
that
play
acting job.
kind of got to Louisville late yesterday.
Now
Just
she's
what did
letting
you see in
out
them, and how
the
do you
real
evaluate their
emotions
guard play?
of the
Well,
smiling.
before I answer your question, let me say exactly what I think about Middle Tennessee's program.
God.
Rick Insell is a Hall of Fame coach.
Hold on. Just let me put Rice in here, and I think we're good. The Rice-A-Roni treat. Let's see. Out of California here. Look, Rice equals 28. And her birthday leaves 228 days in the year. Remember? Remember that? Remember? And that was like one of the first things I brought up. Look at that 70 numerology over there. The 70 numerology on the game. You see that right there? Look up there on the top left. Let's not forget that Washington Post equals 70 right there. And we had one other 70 as well. Didn't we? We had another 70. That will be okay if we lose that one. That's okay. There was another 70 though. But that's cool. Okay, y'all. I want to do this though. Here, we can run it back this way again. Right there. I guess I'm proud of the picks I put together. This comes together nice and easy too. So I have to share it, you know. It's just something about the visuals and actually putting the work in to show y'all. Okay? And they say that guy was nameless, but then they brought up his name. She didn't mention his name, but then they brought up his name to connect it. Look at. Okay. So I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope you got it first and foremost. And I already covered that Moscow story up there. If you want to take a look at that. LSU coach Kim Mulkey lashes out. Right there. At Washington Post threatens legal action. You saw the numbers. Okay? And again, numbers don't lie. Until next time.